Jeff Bezos has repeatedly topped the Forbes millionaire list as the richest person in the world. Bezos first appeared on the Forbes 400 in 1998, a year after Amazon went public. In 2017, Bezos overtook Bill Gates for the first time, according to Forbes Real Time, although Bill Gates was still the richest in 2017. The head of Amazon stayed at the top of the Forbes rankings in 2018, 2019, 2020. In July 2021, Bernard Arnault was on Bezos' heels, but by the end of 2021, Bezos still retained his position. Only at the end of last 2022, Elon Musk took Bezos' place in the top of the richest people, according to Forbes. How did Bezos manage to make Amazon one of the most successful and recognizable companies in the world? Let's talk about it on our channel right now. And for more clips, make the subscribe button gray, break the like button, and don't forget to click the bell. It's very important for us. Fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the flight. Jeff Bezos was not born with a golden spoon in his mouth, he made him himself. The future head of Amazon was born in the small American town of Albuquerque in an ordinary family. His father owned a bicycle shop and his mother was a student. When Jeff was still a boy, his parents divorced, and not only his mother took up the upbringing, but also his stepfather, a Cuban immigrant to whom Bezos owes his now famous surname. Miguel Bezos had a degree from the University of New Mexico and got a job as an engineer at the well-known oil company Exxon. The example of his stepfather strongly influenced Jeff. He was an excellent student, and in high school, in order to earn his own money, he did not disdain part-time jobs at McDonald's in his spare time, attending preparatory courses at the University of Florida in the evenings. Thanks to his perseverance, Jeff was able to become a student at Princeton University, where he focused on studying electrical and computer engineering, which later determined his career path. It is worth it to say that at the university, as well as at school, Bezos showed some of the best results in the entire stream. Like Elon Musk, Bezos dreamed of conquering space since childhood. Looking ahead, let's say that he managed to achieve his dream. In 2021, Jeff Bezos made a short journey to space in the New Shepard spacecraft, built by his Blue Origin company. Back at the university, Jeff began to take the first steps towards approaching the dream of space exploration. Bezos was the head of Princeton's Space Exploration and Development Department. When Amazon was founded, Jeff was in his 30s and held a high-profile position at a Wall Street investment fund. Although Bezos received a six-figure salary, had personal savings in a bank account, and a large house, he did not want to be an employee. The idea of creating Amazon came to Bezos when he saw the statistics of e-commerce growth rates, which at that time was about 2,300% per year. Together with his wife, Bezos went to Seattle, where the warehouses of the well-known American publishing house Ingram Book Group were located. This has become a determining factor in the choice of goods for further trade. Bezos began by actively attracting investors. He quickly managed to raise $1 million thanks to many friends, relatives, and acquaintances investing in the idea, including his father's savings of $300,000. The company's activities began with the sale of books via the site. On July 5, 1994, Bezos registered a company called Cadabra Incorporated, but 2 months later decided to change it to Amazon. Bezos made this decision after a telephone conversation with a lawyer from Seattle. He heard the name as Cadaver and was surprised to ask what made him call the company that way. Looking for a new name, Bezos opened a dictionary and came across the name of the world's largest river, the Amazon. Bezos wanted his bookstore to be the largest in the world too, so he liked the name. Everything big started small. Bezos talks about the first Amazon order with a smile. In the first 6 months, we had only one order and it came from Bulgaria. I did not know that in 1995 there was no internet access, but they did. This customer does not pay by credit card and cash, which is a payment method that we encourage. The customer had put $200 bills folded into a small package, and he was wearing this little package with money in the disc. He opened a small metal cap and hid them inside the disc, then sent it to us by mail, and a separate note read, "Money is hidden in the disc." It said also that customs would steal your money if you know English. We opened the disc and saw inside her $200. They had posted the order number so we can match the payment with it. We delivered their books and the contract was concluded. In 1999, the famous American magazine Time named the founder of Amazon the Person of the Year. Amazon developed during an era that would later be called the dot-com boom. The Bezos store was initially a strong project with a long-term perspective. This store had a solid foundation and a brilliant founder. When Amazon's business went uphill, investors considered that the site's success was not a special case, but a pattern for the entire young internet market in general. The most seedy projects that were created by random people on their knees began to invest millions, expecting the same growth from them. A lot of people tried to replicate Amazon's success, but that first e-commerce hype collapsed on March 10, 2000, when the Nasdaq hit 5,132.52 during trading and fell more than 1.5 times down. Amazon came out with a loss of $0.5 billion, but hundreds of other projects simply went bankrupt because they had neither the potential nor Bezos, nor a clear strategy. Amazon survived and emerged as one of the most successful companies in the world. So, Amazon began to look for new ways of development. During this period, the company began active work on cloud technologies. In 2002, Jeff Bezos announced Amazon's new direction. A year later, the company launched its first Amazon Web Service, WBC, web hosting service. In subsequent years, additional services for the WBC were developed, from the simple storage service Cloud Storage to the CloudFront Cloud Content Delivery Network. Amazon has taken a place in this niche and has been a leader in cloud technology ever since. In 2005, Amazon announced the launch of the Amazon Prime loyalty program. In those days, a subscription gave you the opportunity to get free shipping on any order for $79 a year. By 2022, Amazon Prime has expanded its loyalty system and increased the cost to $139. The subscription includes new services such as Amazon Music Prime, Amazon Photos, Amazon Kids Plus, Prime Video, Prime Gaming, and so on. In 2007, Amazon began selling its Kindle e-reader. Its first version cost $399. 2 years later, the company opened Amazon Publishing to produce its own ebooks and paper books. In 2013, Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post. By 2015, Amazon has become an IT giant with offices around the world and has taken over various industries in online commerce. Amazon Web Service has evolved and expanded. Amazon Prime subscription includes services for watching videos, storing photos, listening to music, reading books, and streaming. Amazon's revenue during the recent pandemic approached $500 billion, and its net income increased by 150% in a year. In the first quarter of 2021 alone, the company earned $8 billion. Unsurprisingly, there has been a huge increase in online sales during the pandemic. To this day, Amazon remains one of the largest companies in the world. What do you think of Bezos and Amazon? Maybe you've used their technology stores? Or ordered yourself a new smartphone from their online store? Write in the comments and don't forget that the more you work, the better your chances of being in our next video. We believe in your success.